Namaste, beautiful souls. Oh boy, this full moon is bringing a lot of energy. And if you joined me today for the 11th group session, how are you feeling? I'd love to know. Wow, what an incredible session. Oh, it's taken me a few moments to just let all of that high frequency energy and light integrate so that I can actually speak and create this video. And there's a lot that the angels are sharing with us right now about the full moon and about 5 important points that I'm going to go through and share. And at the end, I'm going to give you a tool that is going to support you. Actually, you'll be getting tools throughout because that's the way we flow with these angels. So first of all, I said, and I just want to double check, I said to the angels, why are we going through this great shift on earth? What's going on here? And they said it's because the mind normally maintains a pattern. So it looks at the past, it projects the future, it keeps us in a certain frequency, we go on a plateau, and things are smooth and calm. However, that's no longer happening because more and more people are wanting to dissolve those prior conditions and past patterns so that their future doesn't look like the same exact existence that their parents had, that their parents' parents had. So it's not just a continued life from one generation to the next, but actually that you are empowered and being fully awakened and being consciousness, having your own personal experience, not based on patterns of the past. So more people, the collective, are wanting more of this, and so things are changing. And then what's happening as more of us are changing our frequency, because some people are still holding on to the past, they're clinging to it, and it's comfortable, and the ego mind likes patterns, it doesn't want to be in the unknown. And so there is a contrast happening, a massive split, a polarity. And so because of this split, we're now seeing craziness, ridiculousness in our world. We're seeing it in our political situations. We're seeing it in the weather. We are seeing it with Mother Earth, with volcanoes and earthquakes, and we are seeing it in ourselves. I can tell you that because I work with thousands of people, I can see that whereas in the past, it would be like, oh, you'd have a change in emotions and thoughts like a few times in the day. Now it's like all the time. You just feel one thing one moment, one thing another moment. So the split is very visual and in the experience and expression personally for each one of us. And so then this is what I love what the angels have just said to me. And I just want to tune in and they can share it exactly how they shared it to me just before I got onto this recording. And they bring through like this laughter because we can laugh at ourselves. They're saying, you know, when you're dreaming and you're fast asleep, you're dreaming, and then all of a sudden the dream gets a bit crazy. Like there's characters in the dream and that are not the usual characters. There are things that are happening in the dream that are not part of a normal, relaxed, calm dream. The dream just gets a bit weird. And then you become lucid. You realize, whoa, I'm dreaming. I'm in a dream, but I'm aware and things are a bit mad. And so you can actually pull yourself out of the dream. That's what the angels are saying to us now. They're saying that we are pulling ourselves out of the dream so we can be awake in this mind-made reality creation that we're within. And it has to get crazy and chaotic and ridiculous so that we can wake up in the dream and go, whoa, 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 what's going on here? You know, when you wake up from a dream and you realize that you were dreaming and you can recall and you can remember the dream quite a lot, quite deeply. That is because the dream was a bit nuts. It wasn't the normal dream. You remember it more. It's got more of an emotional, powerful effect on you. That is exactly what's happening here. And the angels are saying right now, they're bringing this message, they're saying, you, consciousness God, didn't just by mistake plant sleeping at nighttime and dreaming while you were in a dream, a mind-made reality, by mistake. No, you've especially made it that at night you go to sleep and you dream. And that is the seed to remind you and to show you that that which you do in dream time is a play of the subconscious, is exactly a mirror of that which is happening in what we call awake time, in this dreamlike reality that we're in. When we're in the daytime and we're doing things, our subconscious is creating. And then the more conscious we become, the more consciously we are creating. And that's what the angels want to bring in, that we've planted the seed of dreams and having to sleep every night to remind us that we are dreaming and to wake up in this mind-made, illusionary film, show, whatever it is you want to call it. Okay, so just making sure that's everything around this before I go into the 5 magical messages that are coming through. Also that more and more people are waking up. It's happening faster because of the massive polarity and split and shift that's like in our face, making us really see it. Yeah. Okay. This is it. The angels are saying, what are you pondering? What do you want to ask the angels? Because right now, just before I press play and record, I was sitting here and asking the angels this question. That's why I've come and given you the answer. And so they want to provide space for you to ask questions. And so you can write in the comments your questions, and whichever ones I'm guided to answer, I'll create videos. And if I don't get to all of them, just know that I will write them and have them in the back of my mind. And so they will come through in different channelings in different ways. So do write your questions in here. Okay, now we're going into what this video is all about. This full moon on the 12th and 13th of April is bringing in 5 incredible realizations. I need to stop and drink water. Because there's a lot of energy coming in. So first of all, number 1 is, this full moon is creating, it's like breakdown and breakthrough. What's really happening on a soul level here, angels? They're saying it is amplifying the shadow and the chaos. The split is being seen more and more. And you are now being able to notice your internal split and notice who is talking. Who is talking? Is there fear-based communication coming through the mind? The lower level mind communicating? Or is the higher level mind that is much closer to your soul frequency, the angelic realm, where you can even tap into the infinite stillness and peace of consciousness? So notice who is communicating, what part of your mind is holding more of the space within your own realm, and use this full moon energy to illuminate it, become aware of it, and by becoming aware of it, you're able to then release some of those lower frequency fears that have been running your system. And you can ask the full moon to shine light on those negative holding patterns. Just dissolve them in the full moon so that you can return back to the light that you are. The second one is we are being taken out of our comfort zone, and it's not comfortable. So But the angels are saying, and they're singing to me now, maybe you can hear and feel them. They're saying, but you chose this. You didn't choose to stay on a plateau. You didn't choose to just be a pattern regurgitated from the past. You've chosen to come here to grow, to learn. And the way in which you're growing and learning is by releasing and letting go of that which no longer resonates and serves you. And in order to let them go, you have to see it. So you have to be taken out of your comfort zone, because when you are seeing the uncomfortable, the dark, the shadows, the lower frequency negative patterns, the sadness, all of that, the pain, when you're seeing it, you dissolve it and you access its polarity. That's the magic. So for example, if you're going through heartache and you're feeling grief and pain and sorrow, as you move through it, in your field at the same time that is waiting for you as you move through the darkness and you dissolve it, you will then be touched by its polarity, which is exquisite joy. That's the opposite of that deep sadness and sorrow. So for example, if you're going through betrayal, you're feeling betrayed by other people, by the world, by your own mind, while you process and dissolve it with the light of your conscious presence, which is pure love, by seeing it, you dissolve it, and then what is available to you is its polarity, which is loyalty, kindness, support. Yeah, that's what you're then able to experience while you're in a body. So this is changing you as you used to be. You are no longer that which you were, and you are stepping into a new human. You are becoming a new beingness, human beingness. That's what's happening here. And it's giving you an opportunity to drop deeper and deeper in the connection with your truth and to reside in source, in consciousness, in God. By dissolving the habitual responses, by dissolving the automatic behavior patterns, you are breaking down the habit, you are breaking through the patterns, and you are then sitting in that which has been holding you all this time. You are shedding massive layers. This is what the angels have been saying for a long time, and they're really bringing this through with like vigor. You are shedding massive layers of prior conditioning. You know, we've believed that we need to, when we grow up, if we ever do, because it's so nice to be childlike and playful too. So as we get older, we then, we finish college, or, we graduate, or whatever we do. And then we have to start earning. And so there's this pushing, and it doesn't give us the space, the allowing for our spirit to be inspired and bubble up for what it wants to experience, and then it can guide us in our next steps. We've been pushing too hard, too long, too fast from the ego place, from the lower level part of the mind. But we have access to the higher mind now. And this is what the angels really are enthusing for you to hear and receive into your heart. So the third one is inflammation. This full moon is highlighting and illuminating inflammation. You might feel more thirsty. You might be feeling hotter. You might feel itchy in the skin, like things are crawling on you. You might feel like the organs in your body are communicating louder. So if you've got some dis-ease, lack of flow of ease, or illness, or something that's going on physically for you, this full moon is illuminating it. It's bringing it up to the surface so that it can be pushed out of the skin, pushed out into the energy field. Because remember this, before it was physical, it was energy. And this full moon is giving you an opportunity, the angels are saying, and 5 days after the full moon. So you might want to re-listen to this message again and again, because there's so much being shared here. But also to remember that it's not just the full moon. The full moon's bringing it to the forefront so that you can see it, and taking the pain, the discomfort, the dis-ease from where it's hiding inside the body, bringing it up to the surface, and then pushing it out of the body into the ether, where it goes back into energy form and then can be dissolved by the light. So use the full moon energy, ask the full moon to light up the spaces where there's darkness, where there's discomfort in the body, so that it can come up to the surface and return back to energy. Because it was energy before it became physical. Remember that. And everything is recycled. Everything goes back to energy again, just like when we die. And so instead of waiting till you die, do it now. Use this full moon. It's so powerful. So you'll also find that you might want to drink more water, maybe coconut water, maybe you want to put some aloe vera on your skin. You have this opportunity to release the ego power. That's a force that has got so much fire that could be burning you from inside, and then feel a softness as you release it. Use this full moon to heal you physically, release emotions and mental patterns, and return you back to source. Then the fourth one is an energetic upgrade is available right now. So the angels are saying it's an opportunity to step out of the third dimensional world, where we are very much living in the mind, reacting and responding from that place, and really like feeling very human. It's giving us an opportunity to melt from the 3D and expand into fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way up to seventh dimensional light, where you, the infinite being, can be truly felt, where you will feel your true self. Can you feel that? Share with me in the comments if you can feel this expansion. I'm getting tingles on my head, tingles in my hands. There's a lot of energy coming through for you now. Moving from the finite humanness, returning back to the infinite being that you truly are. And then the fifth important point that the angels are singing through to us is that this is not just a healing moon. It's an opportunity to return home. To return home. To return home. To the oneness that we truly are. So take this time over this weekend and then a few days after, so going into next week, to return home. And the way in which you can return home is to enter into your heart space. Do this now. Bring all conscious awareness into your heart. Feel into your heart. There you are. And as you go deeper and deeper into your heart, ripples of light expand from your heart out to everyone in this community. And we send it out even further to everyone on earth, and even further to the entire universe. And the angels are saying, thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here. And they're saying, come together in groups more often. Support one another. Be there for each other. And actually, because I got this message, I have created another group. And actually, many of you have been messaging me asking for one-on-one sessions. And my one-on-ones are, I have a long waiting list, but you can still get on it. You can email me. I'll include the details below. But also the group, I've now got because I've heard you and you say, can we do Sacred Circle again? I haven't run it for like over a year, but I'm doing it now. We've got one in May, June, and July. It's a 1 hour with me and the angels, where there'll be channeled messages, meditation. You can ask me questions, I'll channel answers, and I'll include the information below. Of course, there is always my group on the 11th of every month, and I'm just riding off the frequency of that because we've just had that today, and maybe you can feel that. Oh, it's so wonderful. And of course, there's my Reiki course. And if you want to join me on the Reiki journey, you actually do need to do level 1 first. And that is on the 22nd of April that it begins. So the tool that's coming in for you is water, 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 water. Okay. So take your water, hold it in your hands, and sing light, 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 light. Place your water, maybe a cup of water, under the moonlight so that the water fills with this powerful healing moonlight, and then drink your water, absorbing the light, singing light in your mind. You will feel that light going into every cell of your body. This is a powerful, powerful tool for you. Oh, beautiful being of light, thank you for being here. And enjoy this full moon. Oh, wow. I'm actually speechless right now because of the amount of light that's channeling through. So I'm just going to pause, channel this light through for you, absorb it. Notice where in your body you're feeling the sensations. Where are you feeling it? Whew, I can feel a release from the throat chakra, a collective release from the throat chakra with that. Do any of you feel that? Ooh, this is good. We're doing good work. All right, I'm going to say goodbye, love and leave you. Have a beautiful weekend. I love you. Namaste.